It's your boy, Wavy Wife Beater Surf here. What's up, guys? So look, everybody's been talking about Michael McCrudden lately, saying he's like the biggest scumbag on YouTube, and honestly, I kind of disagree. The only thing Michael McCrudden did bad in his 3 videos that he made about XXXTentacion was the ham-fisted candy pin sponsorship. That's it.
When tragic news hits, people handle it in all sorts of different ways. I know when I heard the news of X's passing, I was tempted to step outside and light up a good old-fashioned cigarette.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the
no. Candy pens?
And the videos are monetized too, but I really don't have a problem with that because, you know, monetization of tragedies and death, it's kind of a mainstream thing. Take, for example, you know, advertisements playing constantly on CNN, tragedies where they report about a school shooting, or I don't know, like Michael Jackson's family releasing a posthumous album like within the week of him dying. The reason why the candy pins sponsorship thing went over so badly and just why I personally think it doesn't work, it's just the way that he handled the sponsorship itself. The way that he tied in the little joke and how it was sort of him acting like XXX's news made him want to go back to a smoking habit. It was just really silly. You know, the first thing I wanted to do when I heard about XXX's passing is have light up a good old-fashioned cigarette. No, man, that no one's buying that. If he put that sponsorship at the end of the video on like an end card and literally said, this video was sponsored by Candy Pins, a vape company. End of story. I feel like that sponsorship would have gone over a lot better for him, and you'd probably see less people freaking out about it. Now, what most people are saying is the smoking gun of why Michael McCrudden is bad for making his 3 videos is the fact that it was 3 videos. Now, granted, look, it is a little greedy, but I'm not really as concerned about it being greedy as long as you put out quality content in those 3 videos. And if you've actually taken the time to watch those videos instead of just circle jerking around the Michael McCrudden hate train, the videos that he made are actually really well done. The videos he made serve X's legacy. They're very respectful, and he didn't get anything wrong with them as far as I'm concerned. The videos can help people who don't know anything about XXX. They can go into his videos and, you know, maybe even hating X and end up watching Mike's video and learn, hey, X was a guy that had a troubled past, but was actually working to make his life better and help the people around him. I think Michael McCrudden's videos sort of put that across. They help silence this little false narrative going around that X is just a piece of shit scumbag who has no redeeming qualities. He was actually trying to make his life a lot better more recently. I can stand behind the Michael McCrudden Celebrities React video too, because it shows how many people in the hip-hop industry actually cared about him. He was a big deal, and he deserves 3 videos to be made about him. Maybe the proximity to when he died is the problem, because Mike's videos were made within a week of it happening. But let's be honest, a month from now, there's gonna be a fucking complex documentary or Viceland documentary about XXX. The only difference is that they released it a month later. They're still making money off of his death. Mike McCrudden is just a YouTuber, and he has the ability to sort of pump out something in a reactionary sense that sort of galvanizes everyone behind an event. So basically, the content that Mike made is why I don't really think it was a bad move. It was good content. It was respectful content and honors XXX's legacy. So this is where it gets ironic though, because you have people like Keemstar making content about Michael McCrudden. You've got people like I'm Alex making content about Michael McCrudden, calling him a scumbag and just standing on this moral high ground.
Story is coming from Michael McGrady. That's right, McCrudden, the guy that does, like, before they were famous, you know, the guy that always has his information incorrect. Well, Michael McGrady took advantage of the rapper X passing away. Took advantage of the rapper X passing away. Took advantage of the rapper X passing away.
These guys are debatably worse than Michael McCrudden because they're seeking the same pool of clout, and they're seeking the same pool of algorithm. They're seeking the same pool of views available to you if you make content about X. They're just using Michael McCrudden and J Station as a cloak of shadows to sneak into that pool of views and catch it without looking like a bad person. Basically, do what commentators historically do. You find someone who fucked up and make videos about them. But in this case, they're using it to access the XXX drama pool of views. I think it's funny how Keemstar can go on his Drama Alert channel and roast Michael McCrudden and roast J Station and these people making videos whenever, one, Michael McCrudden actually contributed content that honors XXXTentacion. You're over here complaining about Michael McCrudden making money off of X's name when you're literally doing the same thing, but worse because you're not even providing any substantial content that honors XXX. And Keemstar with the J Station thing, the thing that differs the J Station video from the Michael McCrudden trilogy is that J Station video is not only greedy, it's disrespectful. So in my eyes, the J Station video should just not be fucking talked about because all you're doing is giving a piece of shit views. Before the Drama Alert video where Keemstar covered J Station and Michael McCrudden, the J Station video had something like 200,000 views. And just a day later after Keemstar covers it, it has 500,000 views. If you're so worried about people exploiting XXX and making money off of it, then why are you giving these guys a platform on your news channel? Because you're pretty much sending all the people with morbid curiosity to go see J Station's video. I'm confident in saying Keemstar's Drama Alert episode where he roasts all of these people who were abusing XXX's legacy to make views. You probably sent at least 50,000 people to that 25-minute J Station video, which was monetized. That's a lot of money. I'm Alex recently made a video talking about J Station and Michael McCrudden
from FaZe Clan. Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a bunch of YouTubers who have taken trend hopping to an entirely new level.
The video itself, Alex frames it as these people are exploiting XXX. Let me stand on the moral high ground. You guys are all pieces of shit. But basically, you're doing the same thing. You were just able to do it without getting any hate on your end because you just slithered underneath the morality guards of YouTube by caveating onto Michael McCrudden and J Station. You still got some of that reporting on XXX drama death paper trail, baby. At the end of the day, I want to make it clear, I don't care about people making content about deaths and tragedy and monetizing it, especially if it's good content, because the content like Mike's, it puts this shit into context. What I do have a problem with is people who are making monetized content complaining about other people making monetized content. The only difference is they're accessing what's making the money through a sneaky fucking deceptive way that makes it seem like they're not doing anything wrong when they're actually just as bad by their own moral definition. So at the end of the day, if you really have a problem, if you really have a problem with these guys making videos about XXX, just don't fucking talk about them because all you're doing is giving them clout. You might think I'm bad for talking about the people who are talking about people making content about XXX, but honestly, I really don't see a problem with making content about death. I just see a problem when people stand on these moral high grounds and act like they're better than someone when they're literally doing the same thing. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to get that off my chest. See you on the next video. Peace. Big shout out to my $5 boys. Appreciate y'all.
It's your boy, wavywebsurf, logging out.
Today's comment of the day comes from Nova Novelia. Do you think Twitch is going to replace or currently is replacing YouTube as the go-to platform for video content? To be honest with you, I don't think so. I think YouTube is kind of catching on to how big live streaming really is. We heard from VidCon that they're going to add a subscribe button to channels, which will definitely incentivize people to start streaming. Twitch can never replace the core function of YouTube, which is just having millions upon millions of just videos to watch because they don't have that back catalog. And the functionality of Twitch is such that you really can't make focused content on there. It's just streams only. But no, I don't think Twitch is going to replace YouTube. Ever. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at @thewavywebsurf, and if you want to have a chance to get comment of the day in the next video, make sure you leave a comment below. Hey, and join the Discord, we're having some great conversations in there. And if you want to be super homie, donate to me on Patreon. Peace.